All right. So I'm a CEO and co-founder of Gero Health. It's a first public announcement of this project, so we're going to keep it simple and light. So anyone seen this TV show? Well, the fun part is it's not a TV show, it's a reality. We did it, and we're going to show you where we can take it. So we are a longevity-focused biotech. It's a new breed. It's an emerging industry. We focus on providing people with extra years of healthy and happy life. We focused on human aging since 2012, and we have a world-class scientific team collaborating on this effort. Our expertise spans from computer and data science to drug development and medicine. We publish extensively in peer review. This is the works related to aging only in the last few years. You can also see that business and scientific press also likes us. So I'm presenting here a decentralized platform for health and longevity market. I'm going to explain a little bit what this is all about. So very simple statement. People want to live longer and be healthy. They're willing to pay for it. There is a proof of that. There is a wellness market that's larger than $1 trillion globally. But also it's very important to understand that currently consumers want the maximum for their money. They want real value. The problem in the wellness market that it's not clear what the value is. Everybody knows that you need to optimize your physical activity, your sleep schedule, your work regime, environment, nutrition, weight, supplements, and so on. But you don't know what's actually going to help you. There is no way to see that. Market does not provide this. For example, there is a study was done in London that in certain neighborhood of London, if you are running, you're better off not running at all than running in this neighborhood because of the air pollution. So how do you know what to choose and what to do? This market is notoriously untransparent. It's at best safe. It does not provide efficacy metrics really. And it's very opaque. You cannot even get reliable industry statistics on that. There is no quality standards. So fundamentally, risks are on you. Well, let's just imagine a little bit the rosy future where we can get the value and efficacy on a platform that's geared towards this. And this interesting picture of a young lady walking alongside with her grandmother might become a reality one day. So let's talk about actual platform. So right now, the wellness services are delivered classically. You just pay upfront or in the process for a membership fee maybe, or maybe for a product. And you get the service and you walk away after that. So how about we put a smart contract in the middle? So that seems innocent on the slide, but that's actually a huge, huge enabler for this. If I would have to design and implement conditional payment system for unstructured market, previously, I would have to go through a legal and operational nightmare and just, I don't know, untold sums of money to do so effectively. So how about, so as you noticed, the smart contract has a word called health outcome smart contract. So how about we connect the smart contract to the current connected health ecosystem that's, thanks to advances in biotech over the last couple of decades, now can measure tons of data from every human being. You can analyze your genome. You can analyze your blood, direct-to-consumer tests. You can get metrics from smartphones and wearables and so on. And even more so, there is a new breed of companies that not only measure, but provide predictive estimates what's going to happen with you long-term if you provide this measurement. So we are this company that provides predictive estimates and a leader in the longevity field. So the platform is really simple. You have a smart contract. It's triggered by health metric. And the payment result depends on the health metric. If it works for you, you pay more. If it doesn't work for you, you pay less. Simple process designed in many industries, but it's not implemented here for some reason. So let's talk about the metric. So this is back to the Black Mirror slide. This is what we did. This actually works. We are first in the world after 5 years of aging research and the partnership with one of the biggest data banks, UK Biobank, which holds the data for 500,000 of people. We're able to train our models, publish scientific publication, get a patent, and develop and implement an app that actually provides a continuous estimate of your lifespan, health risk, and biological age. You can download it right now in our App Store, or in the App Store. It's called Gero Lifespan. So this is a utility function for the health contract. This is the ultimate utility function. You should make this go up, really. That's the idea. So let's talk about how, so now that we have all this, how the ecosystem will look like. It's very simple, really. So on user incentives, for users, there is an obvious incentive to get more for less and buy efficacy, so I'm not worried about value proposition for the end consumer. There is also very interesting that, don't forget that in this space, the huge buyer actually is corporate. So there's two classes of corporates, really. One is corporate wellness, when the employer is interested to maximize the well-being and health of their employees. So they'll cut down medical costs and increase productivity. Another huge sector is health and life insurance. They intersect a lot, but this is really different sectors. On a wellness provider, on a sell side, there is obviously incentive, especially for new breed of wellness providers who really sell efficacy, to participate in this platform, because they'll be better positioned against the traditional competitors that are more marketing driven. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how we actually go about implementing this. So we're planning pre-sale, open pre-sale later this year. 3 milestones. First one will provide for full platform functionality, as long as metrics integration, and we'll be able to deploy a personalized wellness assistant AI. So basically, it's an AI that uses the data on the platform and provides you efficacy-based recommendations what to do with your life. The second milestone is more adoption milestone to really boost adoption of the token and integration of the platform in real life. We plan to implement actual industry-specific solutions targeting 4 major industries: corporate wellness, fitness, supplements, and insurance. The third milestone, it's more longer-term milestone. It will enable us to actually structure coherent longevity-focused market by entering into part of healthcare. So we would have to enter a regulated space, and we also have to think about decentralizing and changing a little bit risk-sharing incentives. So the current healthcare insurance system will be more focused on providing health than actually healthcare. So we really want to change the risk-sharing so it would incentivize the outcome, not the process. Our team is very diverse. Myself, I spent more than 10 years in the finance industry, mostly New York and Moscow, global banks, Royal Bank of Canada, Alliance Bernstein, a few other places. Our chief science, and 3 years ago, I joined Gero. And our chief science officer, Peter Fedichev, he was top 2 cited physicist in Russia under the age of 35. And he has changed to biotech 12 years ago when he co-founded the company that later became Gero. This is a spin-off from a main biotech enterprise. I'm taking with me most of the research team that delivered, well, actually all the research team that delivered this digital index that I showed you previously, and the development team that made it possible along with some support staff. Our advisors in aging science are the best minds in this field. Brian Kennedy is the former CEO of Buck Institute of Aging and current director of Healthy Aging Institute in Singapore. Aubrey de Grey is also well known in the community. He's a chief science of Sense. Oh, sorry. And Andrei Gudkov is also chief science of Roswell Park Cancer Institute and a co-founder of several longevity-focused biotech companies. Well, this is it. Please join our community. This is just the first announcement. Follow us on Telegram, Facebook, and so on. Token sale will start in November. We are here to hack aging, as you can see, and please join the revolution. You can catch me personally here at the booth, or in Moscow, or in Geneva, where we are part of Fusion Accelerator team. Thank you.